The network state idea is fairly radical, but it really is the only alternate solution to just sticking with existing nation states that are either in decline, on the verge of decline, or have failed. That's not to say that they can't recover. There's certainly an opportunity for that. But if you look at the current political state and the kind of polarization that's taken hold of offices across the globe, I think it's a fairly pessimistic time for that.
The reason why trust in institutions is at all times low is probably because of the internet. In terms of there was this kind of like techno-optimist version of maybe V1 of the internet. Think of like Obama, you can think of like bringing democracy all around the world, the Arab Spring, et cetera, where I guess the internet emerged in this era of post-Cold War. It's Fukuyama, it's like the end of history. From now on, everything's linear. The West has won, except like those values have won. What's interesting is like there was somewhat of a switch around the time, I guess, mobile came online, or like mobile became like the dominant form of like consuming the internet. So around the 2010s, it's when we start talking about filter bubbles. It's when we go from like online algorithms being about what my friends are doing and following my friends to more of like, what do I care about? And then there's this total switch of like, almost like reactionary position of like institutions who seemed, at least in the West, to be like, internet is great. It's a vector for us to like share ideas or share our ideas. And then suddenly it's the opposite. It's like social media is taking our jobs as journalists. It's Brexit, it's Trump. And it's also around that time that you start seeing the beginning of like cancel culture and identity politics and generally like the culture wars to a certain extent.